Hey, yeah. Pull up in the audio. I have content. Pull up in the audio under YouTube. Pull up in the audio. I told you guys I will be back. Pull up in the ladder. I have some content. Yo. Pull up in on the YouTube. Where is the audience? Yeah. Pull up in the YouTube. What it is going on? Hey guys, back again with another content or two. Remember, I said, guys, when I'm not that busy, when I got some me time, I will come and drop a content or two. So for the week, guys, oh my, yay, yay, yay. You're getting two content, possible three content, possible four content. Wow, that's a lot. Hope you guys are doing well so far. I hope you had a great day so far. And I hope you're getting ready for tomorrow, wherever you're going with your busy schedule and all of that, guys. And we're just going to get into this content. We also want to do some updates on some other cases that I came and spoke about, have spoken about in the past. And I'm going to be giving you guys an update on a few other things that's been happening out here, guys. Nevertheless, we also going to revise some other things that we talk about, like I said before, and all of that. So this content, people, is disturbing, troubling. The FBI alleged, and everything I say and most of my content, they're all allegedly. Don't mix me. Okay. Not only that, guys, in this story, the FBI claimed that the founder of Prayer House, a House of Prayer, basically is a group of critics called a cult that scams veterans out of their benefits. Okay, guys? So stolen name, stolen benefits. Okay, new details on alleged call FBI raid on the mansion and all of that, guys. All right. So we're going to get into the story quick and fast, all the way in Columbia County. We gone far away with this content, quick and fast. So happy Wednesday. Sit down, whenever you end up with the story, whether it's in the morning, later, or right now, come on in, share the live, make sure you comment, and not only that, turn on your notification bell. Okay, guys, so let's get into the story quick and fast. Yeah, the FBI and Columbia County deputies raided a Westlake mansion Wednesday, yeah, arresting the leader of the House of Prayer, a group of critics called a cult that scams veterans out of their benefits. Columbia County deputies assisted with the raid at 3816 Honors Way, but its Federal Bureau of Investigation case involving allegation of financial and identity theft and fraud. The founder of the House of Prayer was taken into custody and booked in jail. So let me give you his face, like, yeah, like, yeah, like right here, like, yeah, like right now and now, yeah. So this is the culprit, allegedly. This is the perpetrator, allegedly. Okay, guys, let's continue down and unpack. Okay. Anyways, Columbia County deputies assisted with the raid at 3816 Honors Way, but it's the Federal Bureau of Investigation case involving allegation of financial and identity theft and fraud. So I repeat that part, okay, guys? Don't worry, don't sweat. No muss, no fuss. The founder of the House of Prayer was taken into custody and booked into jail, but we are not even sure who the mysterious man really is. He goes by Ronnie Dennis, but federal authorities said and say he stole that identity in 1983, so they don't know his true name. Mama mia, mama. He's one of the 8 House of Prayer leaders indicted in various fraud schemes and tax charges according to the U.S. Department of Justice. The department will announce the unsealing of the indictment, a news conference Thursday afternoon. And we're going to be on the ground. We're going to be like right here first. So I'll give you guys an update on Thursday, rolling on actually tomorrow when I land, when I come around. Possible. If not, I give you that rundown on Friday or over the weekend. Okay, guys? Yeah. So the indictment says raided Augusta church accused of stalling federal investigation, church accusing multi-million-dollar fraud, and all of these kind of things, guys. All right. And stuff like that. Okay. According to the federal indictment, the church founder used his stolen identity to become a U.S. citizen in 2002 and went on to establish the church that same year in Baton Rouge, LA. They later moved to the headquarters of Hinesville, Georgia, or GA, and is ultimately open about 1,000 locations in the U.S., mostly near military installations. Oh no. Some of those included one of the 2952 Old Tobacco Road, Augusta, were raided 3 years ago by the FBI, which seized boxes full of documents now, guys. Although they have similar names, the House of Prayer has no relation to the United House of Prayer. Okay? And Rightborough Road. Okay? What are the allegations? Authorities and critics say that the church and its affiliate House of Prayer Bible Seminary, okay, target military members and veterans into a scheme to get their benefits. Indictment alleges Dennis and his close associates, Anthony Olones, Joseph Fryer, Dennis Nostran, Gerard Robinson, David Riap, Marcus Labat, and Omar Garcia used their leadership position to exert extreme control over the congregation. All right. Authorities says church members were brainwashed basically into turning over personal information, pressured into marriages and divorces. Excuse me, true words, okay? Arranged by church leaders and forced to live in properties tied to the defendants that generated rental income. Church leaders humiliated members, so he humiliated them all the time, okay? For perceived rule violation, kept a list of former members who were labeled as traitors and restricted members contacted with relatives who left the church, authorities said. So not only that he's stealing their benefit, letting them live on the compound to get rental income, not only that restricted them from their family member, isolating them basically, okay? All of that. So let's get into the indictment of all the fraud and all the stuff that this man is charged with. Here we go, guys. Wow. Okay. So that's the indictment. Okay. Conspiracy to commit wire fraud, in aiding and assisting to filling, okay, and filing of a false tax return and all of that, conspiracy to commit bank fraud and all of those things here, people. Those are the names of the accusers, and they claim belong to the so-called cult-like church who are targeting veterans to get their benefits and so forth and so on. Okay? All right? Anyhow, moving on. Some of the veteran members were directed to enroll in seminary. Oh no. With tuition to be paid through GI Bill benefit, authorities said. However, there was no instruction, authorities alleged, and the veteran benefits were exhausted as the money was funneled into the church control accounts. Yikes. So not only that, they're making the veterans benefit. Don't go on the veterans account who fought for their war, who fought for their freedom and all of this, it end up in the church account. Let's carry on. Authorities said defendant also recruited church members to serve as straw buyers and of real estate, concealing the true buyers' identities. They falsified VI loan application and used forged powers of attorney that lease out these homes, collecting more than 5.2 million in rental income between 2018 and 2020. The authorities said some of the straw buyers were left with damaged credit and foreclosures, according to the authorities. The church also committed fraud against the government, according to the indictment. Okay? An exemption from the state of Georgia required that seminary that received federal funds, but it did receive millions in federal veteran benefits and lied about that, according to the authorities. The indictment also charged Dennis with aiding the preparation and filing of false income tax returns for 2018, 2019, 2020. According to indictment, he reported a total income of $165,000 in 2018, 155,408, and 2,247 and 433, despite knowing those figures were false. The estate was rated Wednesday, nearly 11,000 square foot home with 8 bathroom and 7 bedroom that was listed on Zillow for 1.96 million, is owned by limited liability partnership known as Union GL Park. Okay, so those are the names, that those are people that are indicted, is locked up for all of this fraud and all of these cult-like behavior claim and all of that. Okay, and all of that. All right, so that was the story. That was the story, guys. So let's get to the full detail. I have the audio for you guys. Let's get to the audio, okay? We're going to try to get to the audio.
Meet Andy Petit,
One
the
second.
new kids collection.
I had to mute you guys because of the commercial, right? So apparently, guys, there was a big raid at the mansion because of all of this veteran fraud and all of these things that they've been doing, okay? And not only that, one second. Too much commercial. I don't know why there's so much commercial in this crap, but give me a second. Too much commercial, man. But yes, so basically this man been targeted. Well, they said the church members basically was targeting the veterans, stealing their money and everything, okay? And not only that, they were letting some of the veterans live on the property, collecting rent, having some of these members taking out loans, real estate in their name, and all of that. Okay, and all of those kind of things. That was happening, basically some kind of fraud, right? And all of that, people. So imagine that you go to war, and when you go to war, the church was supposed to thank God that you're out here fighting to give them some kind of safety and some kind of, instead of give them some gratitude, the man is out here stealing. Okay?
FBI agents swarming a Columbia County home in the gated neighborhood of Westlake. Tonight, we've learned the raid is connected to the House of Prayer and serious allegations that the group is occult scamming veterans out of benefits. The FBI says this scheme involves identity theft, false tax returns, and a trail of crime going back decades. Thanks for joining us as we continue to follow this breaking story. I'm Zaina Halliburton. Tonight, the leader of the House of Prayer, Ronnie Dennis, is in custody custody connected to an FBI raid on his mansion in the Westlake neighborhood. His charges include conspiracy to commit bank fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, and aiding and assisting in filing a false tax return. We're told Ronnie Dennis isn't even his real name, but an identity he stole in 1983, according to federal authorities. The U.S. Department of Justice says Dennis is one of 8 House of Prayer leaders charged in various fraud schemes and tax charges. In the meantime, your Liz Owens is live for us in the newsroom. Liz, just in the last few hours, you got your hands on Dennis's indictment. What new details do you have for us?
Well, according to the indictment, 8 church leaders committed these crimes by targeting military members and exploiting them for their benefits. The indictment also describes cult-like behavior, arranging marriages and divorces, humiliating members they perceived as rule breakers, and prohibiting family members from talking to loved ones who left the church. A 7-bedroom, 8-bathroom estate listing price $1.96 million, raided by the FBI Wednesday morning. The mansion on Honors Way is located in the gated community of Westlake. Divorce documents tie the name Ronnie Dennis to this address. According to an indictment just unsealed by the feds, the leader of House of Prayer stole the name in 1983 and used it to become an American citizen in 2002. The same year, he founded the House of Prayer Christian Churches of America. You might remember that the feds raided several of the churches in 2022, including the church in Hetzibah. Fast forward 2 years, and now Dennis, along with 7 other leaders of the religious organization, are named in an indictment which accuses them of exploiting military personnel by recruiting them into the church, directing them to enroll in the church's seminary, and then using their VA benefits to funnel money into accounts controlled by the church.
Could you imagine?
The indictment goes on to describe how leaders maintained a list of ex-traitors, humiliated members for perceived rule violations, and how the leaders restricted family members from contacting their loved ones who left the church. The feds say the 8 also committed bank fraud by using straw buyers to seize homes, which they then converted into rental properties, collecting more than $5 million in rent in just 2 years.
Wow.
So all those named in the indictment could face up to 20 years, maybe more, in prison. That's if they're found guilty. The FBI has been pretty quiet about the whole thing.
So if the FBI claim that this man allegedly stole somebody's identity, so who are you really locking up? So let's see what tool the FBI has to find out this man's identity. Because remember, he stole someone's identity and become an American citizen way back when. So if this is not him, you don't know his name, who is he? Oh no. So that's why I had to come and give you guys a story, because basically right now this is a mystery man. Say who now, people? A mystery man. Say what now, people? A mystery man. Say who now, people? A mystery man. A mystery man. Say who now? It's a mystery man. Okay? A mystery man. Could you imagine? Anyways, from there, we're going to get into some other things. But before we get into some other things, guys, let's get to the body found in Tulsa, reportedly registered to the singer D4VD, and we're going to get into it. Okay, guys, give me a second. I want to meet you guys. So I had to mute you guys for a second. Okay. Because, so apparently, one second, apparently, right, this guy, the body found in the Tesla reported to be the registered singer, D4VD. I don't know if you guys heard about that. So they've been looking for this guy for a while, for a little bit now, according to the news, and they claim possible it's his body. Let's get into it, okay?
A decomposing body found in the trunk of an impounded car parked in a Hollywood tow yard.
Mario Ramirez has been following this story all morning. He has the very latest there. Mario.
Hey, good morning, and it was workers here at Hollywood Tow on Mansfield Avenue who noticed a strong odor coming from that vehicle where human remains were found, a decomposing body, and we're getting new details about this gruesome discovery. Take a look. We're learning that the vehicle involved is linked to Grammy Award-winning singer David, whose full name is David Anthony Burke. TMZ this morning reporting that Tesla registered in Hempstead, Texas to the singer who gained popularity in 2022 after his singles Here With Me and Romantic Homicide went viral on TikTok. Now, that Tesla seen in video being removed from the parking structure here of the tow yard once it was cleared. According to LAPD investigators, the body was found stuffed inside the front trunk of the Tesla. Officers got the call around noon Monday when workers reported a strong odor coming from the vehicle, and when LAPD opened it up, they found human remains sealed in a bag. The car with Texas license plate, investigators say, was towed from the Hollywood Hills area after it was reported abandoned last week, and Fox 11 spoke with one of the tow yard workers about that discovery here.
I heard about it earlier. I did. I heard about it, and it was, I don't know, it's pretty shocking, you know? So it's a tow yard, so LAPD's tow yard, so I was here this weekend, so, I don't know. I know there's cars upstairs, a lot of them, so.
And we've been reaching out, checking with LAPD homicide detectives this morning, not commenting on that Tesla being registered to the singer David, who is set to take stage in Minneapolis as part of his world tour that began last month. And back out here live right now, we can tell you the LA County Coroner's Office is working to determine the exact cause of death and the identity of the victim. For now, that's the latest here in Hollywood. I'm Mario Ramirez. Back to you.
Could you imagine? So if this is him, yikes. Man is on a world tour. Found in the Tesla. All of those kind of things. Yikes. Imagine. Award winner. Everything. Really and truly. So we're going to be seeing, guys, what would be the outcome of that story and all of that sooner or later. It's crazy for me, right?
Mario, thank you. Business owners in the Bay Area are calling for more police protection
Okay.
in the wake of a horrifying smash and grab.
So all of that. Okay, guys? So if you never know the singer, David, the Tesla, there's a body found. It was registered to him. So hope it's not him. And hope it's maybe somebody else. But we don't wish death on anyone, but we're just saying. Because if it's him, no, he was supposed to be doing a world tour. And all of that happened now. What's going to happen with all of that? So all of that, people. Remember that case that I spoke to you guys about in the past? And I spoke to you guys about the mushroom killer situation where the lady the wife turned bitter, turned sour, turned salty all the way in Australia. Remember that story I came and I spoke to you guys? It's on my on my page in one of the content on the live. Okay, and remember I said to you guys they found her guilty and she was supposed to be going back to court for sentencing. Remember, the mushroom lady made some nice dinner and end up killing off her in-laws. Remember that? And there was only one survivor and all of that stuff. Remember all of that, guys? So let's go all the way into Australia. All the way in Australia, revising and reviewing and remembering and finishing out this case, closing out this case to let you guys know that the mushroom killer that ended up killing her in-laws sentenced and the case is over, finito, done, stick a fork in me, I'm done. And I don't need to come back and speak about the story anymore because I gave you guys the introduction, gave you the body of the story, gave you guys that the trial and everything. And now the sentence is over, finito. Okay, guys, so let's get all the way down to Australia for a second sentencing for the mushroom killing case. All right.
New South Wales police are combing through footage after pro-Palestinian and pro-Israeli groups clashed at Bondi Beach. Live protest against a
will have a front row seat as the historic decision is handed down. Let's bring in lawyer Ruth Parker live in Melbourne. Ruth, good morning.
Right here, guys. Back it up.
The court's history. The nation will have a front row.
Gabby, thank you.
Well, in a little over 2 hours, convicted triple murderer Erin Patterson will learn her fate in Victoria's Supreme Court. And for the first time in the court's history, the nation will have a front row seat as the historic decision is handed down. Let's bring in lawyer Ruth Parker live in Melbourne. Ruth, good morning to you. All eyes on the sentence, and it's live.
Yes, Carl. It's pretty extraordinary stuff, really. We've never had a case like this in Victoria, and I would say probably in Australia, but to have it broadcast live is really quite extraordinary.
It goes to show the interest, right? If sentenced to life without parole, Erin could become Australia's second longest serving female inmate. Will history be made today in your view?
Look, one way or another, definitely. If she receives a non-parole period, it will be extraordinary. We are talking about 3 calculated, premeditated murders and 1 attempted murder. And really the battleground has always been, since she was convicted, whether or not she will receive a non-parole period. Obviously, her lawyers were submitting that she should receive one. The prosecution have a different view, and so really it will be up to Justice Beale what her sentence is.
Her defence is anticipating life in prison. Is it a question over whether she'll be granted parole or not?
Absolutely.
So
there's no question that her head sentence...
So that was the situation with the sentencing of the mushroom killer. Okay? So they gave her life in prison. Remember the mushroom case in Australia, that she poisoned her in-law with the mushroom dinner? Remember that story? And I said, guys, they found her guilty. Guys, they're going to sentence her. Well, they sentenced her 3 days ago. I kind of missed it because I was busy. But because I'm giving you guys a content now, why not review it? And why not close out this case, finish up this case? Because I came and broadcast this case, did a whole live on this case. And now the case is finito, finished, stick a fork in me. I'm done. They sentenced her to life in prison. Let's get there in Australia. Okay, guys? Quick and fast.
Well, there you go. We heard the sentence from Justice Beale there. For the murder of Don Patterson, life. For the murder of Gail Patterson,
That's
life.
her.
For the murder of Heather Wilkinson, life. For the attempted murder of Ian Wilkinson, 25 years, and a non-parole period of 33 years. And it felt like, didn't it, Mon, that we were building essentially that, particularly the last 15 minutes, was talking quite consistently about the conditions of Erin Patterson in prison and what sort of isolation she would find. She wasn't a risk to other prisoners, but potentially could be at risk from other prisoners. Let's bring in our 7 News chief reporter.
So that's the perpetrator.
Chris Reason. So you listened to that. It kind of ebbed and flowed, didn't it? The initial kind of discussion from Justice Beale was about the impact on the victims and the significance of this crime.
He really carefully took us through the entire proceeding, didn't he, Shervo? Four ways he broke it down. He took us through all of the evidence and the impact of that evidence on the community, on the families, on everyone around them, how she'd lied consistently. He gave us a hint of, he said he didn't want to touch on motive, but he gave us a hint on all of that with the text messages right at the beginning. And as you say, though, hints throughout that he agreed that this was the most...
So, guys, they sentenced her to life in prison, 3 lives and 1 attempted murder. Okay? I don't know if she thought that she wasn't going to get it. She thought that she was going to get away with it because, I mean, this is how you concoct a story.
New South Wales
of
police
the mushroom story, right? She killed the in-laws. They claim that she was salty and she was bitter and all of these things, and she ended up killing the in-laws and stuff like that. So this is one of the victims that survived the mushroom meal. Remember, she made a good dinner, invite them over, wine, drink, everything. And when they got to the table, they start to eat and they start to all collapse, dead like dog from the mushroom dinner. That she claimed that the mushroom wasn't poisonous. She didn't know it wasn't poisonous, right? So here from Ian Wilkinson, who had to have a major surgery because he was also poisoned, but he survived. So let's get to the victim, quick and fast. One of the victims that survived this mushroom situation.
Are you over 45?
Okay? I had to mute you guys.
Here today is
I had to mute you
give
guys.
some well-earned thanks Firstly, to Victoria Police, in particular, the Homicide Squad and the team led by Detective Stephen Eppingstall. They made a professional, efficient and effective investigation into what happened at the lunch. They brought to light the truth of what happened with the death of 3 good people. We're grateful for their skills that brought this truth to light. And I'm also very grateful for the kindness and compassion they showed us, me and my family, throughout the long process that has brought us to this day. They've done a wonderful job. I'd like to extend gratitude too to the team from the Office of Public Prosecutions, led by Senior Counsel Nanette Rogers. The court processes are a little bewildering to lay people like me, and we're grateful for their expertise, their hard work, and their perseverance that has secured this conviction. I'd also like to commend them for their kindness and compassion shown to services and
So that was Ian, one of the person, like I said, survived the mushroom lunch. Okay. You know, she received one of the longest sentences of any one of the female in Australia and all of that and stuff like that. So I gave you guys a rundown of the story. So let's get into it now. Some more.
Outside Melbourne's Supreme Court, the frenzied interest in this case was plain to see. For the first time, a Supreme Court justice in Victoria allowed a camera inside to broadcast the sentencing, turning the proceedings in courtroom 4 into a television event.
The prosecution submits, and your counsel concedes, that your offending falls into the worst category of offending for these offences, and that you should receive the maximum penalties for your crimes.
But I think it's an excellent move that should happen more often, that gives the community an insight into the sentencing process.
Your failure to exhibit any remorse pours salt into all the victims' wounds.
Mother of 2, Erin Patterson, arrived this morning to hear her fate for murdering 3 of her in-laws and attempting to kill a 4th by lacing a beef Wellington lunch at her home in Leongatha with poisonous death cap mushrooms.
Wicked act.
Not only did you cut short 3 lives and cause lasting damage to Ian Wilkinson's health, thereby devastating the extended Patterson and Wilkinson families, you inflicted untold suffering on your own children, whom you robbed of their beloved grandparents.
Court watcher Tammy Eggleston was inside and could see Erin Patterson as the judge read out the sentence.
So that was the mushroom case. Serve up some mushroom dinner. End up kill off her in-law. One of the in-laws survived and had to end up having a major surgery. So they gave her 3 life and 25 years for the attempted murder. So you remember that mushroom case that I spoke to you guys about in the past? It's on my live, on my channel. Go look up that case. Now she has sentenced to life and the case is over. Case is finito. Finito, like stick a fork in me. I am done. The mushroom killer. So imagine that you invite your in-laws. You're so salty bud. And for you to make your in-laws come over for lunch, that means that the in-laws wasn't so bad, because once you divorce some at times or break up sometime, the in-laws and you are very salty. So if the in-laws end up coming over for lunch, that means that you must be the wicked person, because which in-laws them nowadays days, you know, when you have that bad breakup with your husband, they're gonna come over and sit down and have lunch. The lady end up poisoning them off with the death cap mushroom. Could you imagine? And came out and said, no, not me, not I. Ooh, no, not me. Right? And end up fought the case. Show no remorse. Rob her children of her grandparents and all. And still out here said she didn't know that the mushroom was poisonous. Cook them a deadly combination of food and poison. You understand? So now these days, man, you gotta be mindful. Okay? So they basically trust her to eat from her after the breakup of her marriage, right? And went over to eat lunch with her. And she ended up poisoning them all. Okay? One survivor, all right? All of those things. Okay, let's talk about a few other things and I'm gonna wrap up this live. Okay, let's talk about some other things if I could find it. I don't even know. Hold on 1 second. If I could find it, I think it's here. 1 second, guys. If I could find it, that'll be great. If I can't find it, then okay. So I came and spoke to you guys about a story the other day. I thought I had it here. Let me see if I could find it. If not, I'll talk about something else. Why Tottenham players don't sleep at their house. I had to mute you guys because of the commercial. Okay, I'm gonna come back on another time with that one. But it was in regards of a footballer. They owe him something and he end up was shooting in public. Hey Kay, good night. And he was shooting in the public. And then he went to court and everything, and they said he's not gonna get any sentence because the other guy them were shooting and his life was a threat and stuff like that. I was gonna show you guys because I came and spoke about you guys the other day, but and yeah, so I'm not gonna waste my time to try to find that right now because I can't even can't find it, to be honest. All of that. Okay, so we'll come back on another day on that story, quick and fast. But anyways, we get to understand. Let's move on, okay, because I'm exhausted and I gotta get up very early in the morning. But nevertheless, we get to understand that Boo is back, came back. Let's get to the people in business and wrap up this live. Yes, 37 minutes on my time that I've been sitting here. So I'm gonna wrap up this live quick and fast, So we get to understand that Boo is back, came out. We get to understand that Alicia Kim find this man almost like a sugar daddy, Boo 1. Cause now we get to understand she has Boo 2. Was in the marriage, found the man, knew the man, that the man had birds, pigeons, know that the man pigeons go in competition and all of these things. But a lot of time, 1 second. Seem like oh, my little dog is gonna come and find me now. A lot of people get attached to their pets like how I am attached to my dog, right? Or my dogs. Come on in. Come. Right? See my dog, him come and find me. But anyways, apparently. Oh, okay, come. It's okay. Apparently, Boo, Alicia Kim and Boo fall out, and when they fell out, Alicia Kim claimed that she and Boo not getting along because he won't get rid of his birds. He won't leave wherever he's living with family members and go on his own. And they claim that Boo made up some story because it was his excuse. That's the excuse for him not to move because of the birds or because of the pigeon. After that, we get to understand that Alicia claimed that she moved. When we understand from Boo now, Boo claims say she was not the only one that moved. He moved in with her. Oh no. So Alicia Kim made it look like it was only her that lived at that place when the man said, no, 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 I was living there for a while. The man said he reached a point in the relationship that she doesn't even do his laundry. And I remember an episode where he told her to wash the pot them in the sink and he put it almost like a prank. And the way she behaved, now wash the pot, now wash your big pot. I said, oh my. Okay? They always say, see me and know me and come and live with me and love me and cherish me forever. It's 2, 3, 4, 5 different things. See me and know me, see me and sleep with me, and wife me is 3, 4 different things. Okay? Then you had another episode where it was their so-called anniversary, and Kim give out, it's the longest relationship I ever been in. So it tells you quite clear. So girl has been playing life with the American, them are all kind of man that come to Jamaica, and whoever where she could get a little change from her, little whatever money from, and all of that sort. She went to America, things didn't work out with she and the man. She came out and she told a barrage of story about the man, where, you know, there's 3 sides to the story, or maybe even 4. Boo's side, her side, the public side, and the truth. So 4 side, nah. Kiss me teeth and pass, literally. Next. All of that in one. My thing is, if the relationship is done and you get the green card, move on and go. Why come out on the internet knowing that the man was quite all the time? 'Cause remember, you know, the man disappeared. You had information for his YouTube channel. The man couldn't get a hold of it because you decided to play anti-lock, safety lock, padlock, combination lock. So all of these things was even called for you to come out and say, boo, do this. He took up the soap, he took the bed. All of these things never called for because the man that weren't out here because you had the channel, so he couldn't even talk. You basically forced the man hand to come out here to come and talk, because when you hide the channel away from him now and he got back the channel and he has to go end up making another channel and the people that are cheering him on to come and talk about it, then your goose is almost cooked, because it may be possible the people then find out that you were a liar and half of the things you came out here to come and talk about it was not so, then maybe the people them are going to drift. But knowing these kind of people, whether, well, long as they love you, long as they love the person who they subscribe to, you could do anything, any manner of evil, they don't care. 'Cause a lot of these people like to support you in your negativity more than to support you in your positivity, the way I see it. So kiss my teeth or pass, neither here nor there. Boo claimed he was living in the unit all this time and he ended up had to move out because Alicia Kim decided every minute she wanted to maybe basically pick fight with him basically, and it was so frustrated that the only time the man could have come to the only time he used to come home is when it was almost to have time to have shower and fall asleep, because it reached the point that he had to basically control himself, because if he never controlled himself, hell would have break loose. Possibly he would have ended up with a charge or 2 when it comes to Alicia Kim and the fighting and the fussing and the mussing. So I just shout out again. See me and eat with me, see me and date with me, and see me and live with me is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 things. Sometimes you see people out there you think you could live with them, but you can't. Sometimes you see people out there you think they're wife material, they're not. A lot of women are not running down wifey position nowadays days. They claim say that's boring. They claim say that is nothing, that don't do anything, that is nothing, that don't make the relation stop or go. A lot of them out here say all of those kind of things. Marriage this and marriage that, and all man a dog, and this and that, and all of this and that and that, this and that, and all these kind of stuff. But yet still all man a dog, and when they end up in a relationship and the man end up being the dog, they have a problem knowing that they're one in the relationship, knowing that man a dog. Like, make that I can't fathom most of these nonsense, so sometimes I don't even waste my time. But nevertheless, kiss me teeth and pass. Boo said that because she don't wash the dirty clothes in the house, remember girl now work, remember girl is only on YouTube. So you can wash clothes and blog. Wash pot and blog. Cook and blog. Because she do everything while now everybody knows her business and want to know what Boo has to say. So since you make everybody know your business, what you drink, what you eat, this, that, all these things, then might as well she did just wash the laundry. But anyways, girl was being staying home wife and never really do anything in the house. Huh? Just sitting down there like a figurine, not doing shit other than on YouTube, I get to understand from the conversation and couple of the videos. Remember, Boo lifestyle is on some kind of diet. So I'm assuming that his diet is different than from Alicia Kim. when they were in the household. So most of the time I would think he's the one who's gonna prepare most of his meals because he's on some kind of diet where him body turn up for that man who's that senior looking man, or that man who's up in his age, body turn up bad, as they claim out here, because he's always working out, always talking about healthy, always drinking healthy, and always doing his thing healthy, right? So he came out and he has all of that to say, okay? And not only that, he says that the bed that they claim say he stole, he claims that the bed that he claims say they said he stole, it was his bed. And because he just move out of the place and end up bringing the bed. So here for you guys, self quick and fast if I could find it, okay? 1 second. Forward some of it out.
Always like up the video them, share up the video them, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Boys back guy. As I said, I just have to get used to the name, you know.
See the man muscle them there?
My intro, I just have to get used to it. But anyway, guys, you know, just decide to just sit down and share another video with you guys. You know, this video, I probably would name it in the hot seat or in the courtroom.
You're there.
Whichever one. But just want to come out and just talk to you guys a bit. People say I shouldn't come say this and I shouldn't come say that. Just make bygone be bygone. But guys, you know, I want you guys to be realistic. How can I make bygones be bygones when
she come out and painted you wrong?
This girl here, you know, try to throw me under the bus. Tell you.
Out of the whole conversation, I could tell that Bo still love her, have some kind of love for her. He even said that he really did really love her, but she didn't love him. Her one aim and one game was to come to America with the green card and live that life that mommy can come, brother can come, everybody can come and visit. Yikes. So the man said basically the mom was into it and onto it. And in the concoct of making this man give the daughter the green card. Okay?
Tell you guys all kind of lies. You know what I mean? How can I make bygone be bygone? I mean, I have to come and defend myself, you know? This is not something I call on myself. You know, I wish I had something better to do with my time. You understand? But I have no choice but to, you know, to come and kind of clear the air. You know, I mean, one video now going to really clear the air, you know, because there's so much to say. And it now going to come in a one video because we are talking about, you know, regardless of what, you know, but, you know, we can't do nothing about that because birds of a feather flock together. You understand? So we can't do nothing about that. That's all I have to do is concentrate on me, talk about me. You understand? Because I just feel like I'm in a courtroom right now. And where a courtroom is concerned, you have the judge inside.
Oh, Jesus. Boo, take time to talk, you know. Anyways.
If you guys did really want to know the truth, someone would have the shut on them out.
I'm forwarding half of it,
instead of just out that gossip here and a gossip there. You understand? Just run off on them out. If someone would be smart enough, you guys would have really try and know the truth. You understand? Because, I mean, this lady have never come out for the 6 years men are together. This lady have never come out and really mention to her, I have done her nothing wrong. You understand? When I get involved with this lady, I get involved for love, you know? Love. And I never get in there for fortune and fame. You understand? That's not where I get involved.
Well, you got the fame because
with
everybody's
Alicia
wondering
Kim,
when you're
you
coming to
understand?
talk.
We hook up over the phone and
You're there.
start have feelings towards.
Did you hear that? I wonder if they hear how they met. So they never met really face to face. They got hooked up on the phone. So nothing but so most of the time people know somebody and say, okay, I'm gonna hook you up on that person. It seems like that way. And it seems like this man was well off. And they know say, okay, the fastest trip would be through this man because he's working, paying his taxes, and he's grounded in America. So being in America don't have no criminal record doing the do as they claim, She would get the green card real fast, quick and fast, and so she did. So they were on the phone talking until they end up liking each other. So it's not like, me see the little young girl and me like Cardo and there with her. Basically was on the phone all the time talking to her. Who knows what she was telling this man? And the man fall for it. And that's how she end up with this little girl or this young girl. So-called young girl because she's almost 40 now, right? Anyways, kiss my teeth and pass.
As the lady and, start a relationship with her.
See?
But that's not what she did look. She was just look a stepping stone for come to America.
See?
And she don't do anything at all costs for reach America. Even if I did say to that lady, that boy, coming to America, boy, I not really live nowhere, I live on that bridge. She would gladly come and live under the bridge with me. Just for get out of the situation where she did it.
Because we get to understand in the whole conversation, she tried so much time to go to America and they turn her down. No visa, please. So here go this man grounding, paying his taxes, working, doing the do, and he will give her the green card. Oh my, yikes. Who you got played? Played. Ouch. Hush.
Because as I say, she don't do anything for come to America. Because she have done sit down video where they turn her down at the embassy.
See?
If she not delete them. I know she cry out her eyeball them because them turn her down. Just because them deny her the opportunity to come to America. You understand? But it's all good, Me defending myself, it ain't gonna be hard, because may I tell you guys the truth, may I tell you guys facts. You understand? And may I try to shed some light on how this young lady manipulate me, use me, manipulate you guys, using you guys. I'm going to shed some light.
Jaja no star. Alicia Kim, belly there. Baby father there somewhere. Ex-husband around, so we can't even bother sing say a good old a do it and a good old a do it. Could it be? With the crosses and tribulation. Well, I wish you safe delivery, mama. This one rough, but I guess you blow over the storm. Cause them say whatever when trouble fit you, baby shut. When trouble reach you, baby shut fit you. They claim. So at this point in time, boy, with this one. Nevertheless, the brother came out. We get to understand, so the trucker always on Alicia Kim case. And there's another lady who always just talk about Alicia Kim right through. All her topics is about Alicia Kim. And you have Room Truck that he only talks about Alicia Kim. So guess who came out since Alicia Kim can't come out here and cuss and carry? And since Boo come out, Alicia Kim almost in labor, right? She almost in labor, and 1 second. She almost in labor, coming out, and them just not giving her a break whatsoever. Okay? So since Alicia Kim can't come out to cuss and chase anybody off, and since baby father is behind somewhere and can't really make the public know who he is, basically, then guess who come out now? Guess who come out, guys? Guess who come out? Me say, guess who come out? Guess who come out? Me say, guess who come out? Who come out? Who come out? 1 second. One second.
Hungry. I just live on people name and I live on people like go look at life on yourself.
Who come out? The
Joy
brother.
But I seen and you have to stop spread rumors and try to manipulate people.
So the brother of Alicia Kim come out and fling bare big stone. Shaka, you are a man. You're a woman. You're a girl. You're always on my sister. I'm not gonna look at life. Go look at what the drunk crow allegedly, guys. And all of these things that this man ready to spew in this whole video. So because Alicia Kim can't come out and defend herself, and this is Trucker, I believe Trucker called this one Big Swati Karen. I believe that's what he calls this guy, because this is the brother. And Trucker always rub the brother and rub everybody else, and this man come in defense of his sister. So let's boil it down a little bit and drop it here.
Again, welcome back to Chris. Speaking about taking a back seat and chill. You know, you guys see me on the media in previous videos, you know, coming to the defense, you know what I mean, I'm a family, you know what I mean, because of some
Alicia Kim, brother,
and some perpetrators, you know what I mean, and some people that are, I think are mentally insane, you know what I mean, trying to come at a sister. Now they are trying to even come at my mother, you know what I mean, and me decide say, I hear me, I not have it. Because I take a back seat and I watch what I go on and I say, you know what? I leave this thing alone because I say the people are eventually cease from what they are doing and cease from the shortcomings of lies and deception to the public. You know what I mean? Forget views.
But the only person who would have to do that would be your sister, and they'd have to get a lawyer to do all of that, to send it to Rum or whoever is calling up her name. But obviously, Alicia Kim don't care because she's still doing her do. So, I don't know. But anyways.
And clicks and likes. You know what I mean? The fact say my sister, that property, everybody wants a piece of the slice of the cake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everybody is throwing stones, grabbing off straw and trying to call up her name. You know what I mean? Just to get some clout or some highlight. And we all know negativity spread like wildfire. So, as long as there is something negative, or something quote-unquote mix-up-ish, people grab onto that and try to run at that to see what I want. Everybody like mix-up. Man, woman, everybody like mix-up. So for you go with mix-up and then people go click and say, we see what I want. Well, at least I can do whatever, even if them know a lie. But they just want to hear what you really have to say. You know what I mean? I don't know, this is from calling our name. No, this is from it to not stop. I what? I see majority of a man. And me see woman like herself. First of all, for all a woman, because I don't jump on the man's side yet. For all the woman them, I see, I call up her name. I see someone use some words like girl and Wait, me tell you this. No, do. You know what I mean? Have some respect. Because
The respect. Oh, Jaja. You forgot, sir, when your sister was going through a divorce, belly come? So in other words, she should never respect herself, then how the public shouldn't respect herself. That's what the public is looking at. The public is saying that, oh my, some of the people in the public. Here you are, say you're going through counseling, and it's penis a cool and deadly round there under counseling. So the people that were appalled. Murder! Oh, I need to go sleep, bro. Seriously. Hey, listen, sir. Hello, sir. Remember, the people said that she claimed that she was going through counseling. And then when they hide, she was jumping up under cool and deadly. And she ended up with a pumpkin belly in front of her. So the people them is want to talk about it. Hey, nay, how come you going through counseling? And you're around there taking bakas, allegedly. That's what the people them are basically saying. So some of them are pissed off. And some of them just say, man, Alicia Kim and Boo 1 and 2. What we come out and talk about it. But I get it because you have some people only heard they talk about right truths like, oh no. But what can I say? Let's continue.
as I said, girl, as she me could get views. As she me could get likes. Because we have to call up her name. You know what I mean? Who not important. She the one who is important. So we not talk about girl. Looking at the mirror. See me I tell you now? Looking at the mirror and look a good look at yourself. And you can refer to yourself as girl. You know what I mean? Because I'm soon, you know. I'm saying, you know what? Give them 7 minutes. You know what I mean? But right, it's been an hour.
It's been a minute, it's been a
You know
while.
what I mean? We not stop.
Seriously.
You know what I mean? We not respect. You know what I mean? And they said lack of respect we not for the person, for my sister in this instant. A fair name we not fear call up, brother. A fair name we not fear call up. You say what an idiot. Own a woman likewise. And the worst thing about it, she's pregnant, bro. The worst thing about it, she's pregnant.
You see them stress her up, bro.
I wanna steal and try to drag her down. That show no business. Una viper, una vampire. Una no body. So she pregnant. You know what I mean? I wanna see, even on the recent video, just swell that
I think the reason why nobody care that she pregnant, a lot of these people out here, is because the way how lots of pregnant mom behave on the internet. You have pregnant mom out here even go out, they go fight. Pregnant mom out here do all kind of manner evil out here in the net. And when they have the young babies, they do all manner of evil on the net. So at times when you have a lot of these pregnant mothers, they have no respect for themselves and the baby and the child, the innocent child that they're carrying inside. And the negativity that they spew right through from belly, from right through upon the breast, from right through baby stage, toddlers, and the whole 9. You'd be like, okay, what would be the difference if they rub a baby mom out here? After the track record, what some of these baby mom leave out here. Seriously. I don't sure if I ever see a baby mom on the internet. Tell me if I'm lying. That is out here doing some good stuff out here. And we could say, yeah, man, that's a real good mom. We not even see moms out here, not even walking babies in the morning time. Nothing of that. So, hey, nothing. Beer jar food. Beer soother and bottles. You have some of them out here, the babies, one baby have all kind of word in their mouth, but baby's not potty trained, and baby talk a lot and cannot say, I want to go to the bathroom, but say everything else, including the bad words. You have enough things goes on out here with these baby mother saga. So possibly that's why they rub your sister, because they're saying, I never seen no really, nah. Just saying, my humble opinion. Don't bother come from me. I'm just saying, please and thanks. Okay?
Lord, the boss. I don't have enough respect at all. We don't care. Because I'm just I ride on the train, so because our name bring no views. When I have some decency, brother, when I have some decency, when I have enough form of decency, you know, especially woman them.
I think the reason why, again, okay, you see, it looks around on the woman away side, it doesn't look too bad. It looks bad, but yeah. But I bet if it was the other around the other side where Boo come out, run away gone, during the divorce, get a woman knocked up pregnant. The internet wouldn't stop here, bro. Dirty man, worthless man, dog man, all kind of name they want to give that man. And we never know the full 100 what happened between that man and that lady, and they still beat him bad. So imagine if it was the other way around. So yes, people really don't have any humans nowadays days don't really have any humanity left in them. But can you understand why the people then beat your sister out here? Because Boo is human too as well. Somebody brother, somebody uncle, somebody father, same like, oh, your sister is your sister, somebody family member. So there's two part of the story, two sides of feelings and everything. So I get it that they might beat your sister, she pregnant, and she really can come to her aid, and not that she care really, but nevertheless, you have to understand why they're really out here beating her now. Because if a boy did do that, Lord have mercy, oh, dirty man, this man, drunk man, dog, they would have all kind of name in the book for the man. Same like how when women have children and dash them here and there and scatter them like corn grain, and they don't pay no child support, nobody don't beat them out here. But as soon as the man have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and not giving $1, dirty man, deadbeat, and the story go on. Much less people will press all the life for the man to come bring on the man, how the man can buy pampers and this and that, and the kids shouldn't see the man and all these kind of story. So at times women out here, they get away with murder. In other words.
It's absolute disgrace. When I see some of the video, them, I see some of the little thing them, I see. Some of the little snippet them.
So it's not disgrace when your sister is going through a divorce and then come with a belly now. Remember, you know, she left out a marriage and now have a baby out of wedlock. Which a lot of people do. Okay, I get it. But which one is the disgrace? The way how they rob her or the situation now? Because me think the situation with Boo and the green card and all of that and the way it went down is a disgrace. The way I see it. But what can I say? See Boops there? Go and go take a set, I guess. Oh my.
Line. I mean, I say, we can't wait for a woman like herself and try to bring her down because of the 2 little views that I like, so no couldn't possibly I get. This is how I eat that. You know, this is how I sell out. When I sell out to no own, one thing say a woman would have a woman back. When I sell out to no own, just a little mix up, a little like, a little cloud. You know, for go. The one I want to need for go. You know what I mean? We're not ready yet. We're not on a body. Someone want to broke and hungry.
You there? Your paparazation.
Now stream.
1 second.
I just live from people name and I live from people life. Go
That's
look
me,
at
you
life
guys
for
got
yourself.
commercial, right?
But tell you that, go look at life for yourself. And come off of people back, brother. Come off of people wave. You know what I mean? Stop grab off a straw. Stop spread rumors and try to manipulate people, brother. For think about because of no bad mind and no envy.
Rumors them spreading. Rumors, wait till Boo start give the snippet and snippet and snippet and snippet until the people them spit it somewhere. You know, see nothing rumors yet. Cause remember Boo talking to man quietly. Cause all this time when they were dating, we never know so on phone they met. Murder. We didn't know it was on a phone call they met. All this time we've been watching the so-called marriage. We never knew. So what do I always say? If you want your marriage to last, keep it off the internet. Yeah. If you want your marriage to last, keep it off the internet. At times you guys hear me shout out hubby. At times you see the man foot or hand. That's all I get. Yeah. That's what. Because if you don't keep your marriage off the internet and your relationship off the internet, it's going to go down Emmanuel Road like now. Okay? So be mindful.
Yes. You know what I mean? When you see somebody's life, I want to live it.
You're there.
Go live on your own life. Pay for your own way. I think a little hard work and dedication might start put in our career, brother. I think a little determination.
What is a career? Blogging is a career? You mean the hard work that she put in her channel, but not in her career? Because she's not working her career now, is she? She's blogging. So imagine you should say how much hard work that she put on the channel, we'll give her that. But half of the hard work was Boo and her lifestyle, the same marriage. Gave her a lot of waves and a lot of views because people are like, oh, they're so cute. Oh, they do a lot. Oh, right? Really and truly. A lot of people say they don't want to be married and marriage don't define them and all, but they would love to watch people marriage. And as soon as some people marriage buck up, everybody has something to say. The same one them will claim marriage don't define them. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think a little effort for you reach up as she reach right now for Uno can call up her name for get a cloud or a highlight from fair name. Uno know the sleepless nights and the days them what she got through, brother. To build her thing from the bottom, brother. I don't want to try to come hop on now and feel like someone can come class her and try to sell a thing because yo, look, go in now. Go in now. I don't know joke thing when I want to do. Go in now. But too bad mind, especially a woman, too bad mind. Or own a black sister, brother. One should not lift up on a highlight and say, yeah, as a fellow Jamaican, I want to try to bring her down the two.
Okay. So if they were all here cheering her on and I still don't bring down Boo, it wouldn't be no problem. But because they're saying, Alicia Kim, you lie. Come and tell us some of your lies and come out here to tell us the truth. Really and truth. Listen, man, it's a situation, you know. Right? The man saying he's being used and people say he used the man and people say she lie. So if Boo Lifestyle does come out with a little snippet, Lord, wait till he come out with the rest. So I think you have to be fair. They just can't be on your sister's side only. A lot of the time people are gonna pick either side, right? We gotta be fair. It's not a one-way street, is it?
Bad mind, man, envious man, and jealous. But look at life on own. Make somebody can call phone the name to get the highlight. That's what for aim for. Make somebody can call phone the name to get the highlight. When you come off our name, brother. When you come off our name, I'm tired, I want to know. When you not deceased from it, brother. And she pregnant, brother, out to give birth, I want to steal. You know what I mean? Come watch, I'm still going to say, yo, we are going to some time for just come down. When you not come down, when you still there, so we have to lay our back phone up. Because I want to know, say it's serious.
You're there, got the brother.
I'm tired of you, brother. And especially you.
Yes, no.
That boy don't sleep on the internet will live for my sister name every single day.
Rum, you my talk. Rum, the chucker. Listen.
Where they can't buy gas.
You're there.
You not drive again.
Rum.
Ya girl. Eh? Ya mama lashy.
Jaja.
Ya sissy. Every God give a day. You just dip on the girl name. Brother, want to hear you what? Eh?
You're the nickname going for
brother,
it?
Every single day. You just live on her name, so brother. You know nothing else to talk about? You just live on her name. I spread one bag of room and I spread one bag of line. You just live on her name, sir. You don't come off her name now, my youth. I'm tired of you, brother. You're a girl, you're what?
Jaja.
I think that driving was your hobby.
You don't know.
But a sissy is your hobby. You ever change your name to Sissy? That's what you need to do. A Sissy to be a new name. That's what you need to change your name to. Change your name to Sissy. When you go from your someone, go look at life. Go look at life here.
So that's who came out in the defense of his sister. Do you guys blame him? Can't blame him still. Because like I said, she is pregnant. You have to be mindful now these days, eh? But nevertheless, Rum, the trucker, come out and have a lot to say about Alicia Kim as one of the video them drop or not. So what did I say? And what did I say? All Rum Rum. So this is who he's talking to, and Rum Rum have a name for him. Call him something about Fat Swati something. I can't remember the name that Rum Rum has for them. But Rum Rum come out quick and fast. I'm gonna call Kim to the front. Alicia Kim
The
come
real
to the
estate
front.
market is
One second.
changing.
From the trucker, we're back at it again, you know. But first, we want to big up all our loyal subscriber them. We want to big up all who like and share the video them. Continue to ex-husband of woman Dewey. And when we continue to tell a friend to tell,
right here,
we also going to talk about the person which is Boo Lifestyle, ex-husband of woman Dewey. And when we say the mystery baby father, which is no more mystery, we talk about Nari.
So woman Dewey is Alicia Kim. He has nicknames for them, okay?
AKA Boo 2. And from we say Nari.
And then the baby father name now is Boo 2. Because you know we have Boo 1 and Boo 2.
AKA Boo 2, we have to mention David Do / New Yiki. That's my niece for all who don't know. When we said Dana Benz, the Nigerian mama, we are talking.
And then Dana Benz Nigerian mama should be Alicia Kim mother.
About the mother of woman Dewey. And when we said the big Swati one, which is Karen.
And the big Swati one, which is Karen, that's the brother that you just heard, Rob. Wanna follow me? So we get it, so we sell it. You get it. So there's beer mix up out here now, but depends on which mix up you pick. So this are going on, that are going people, and Rum Ram, always they claim, always out here as con to the brother. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second, oh. Let me 1 second. Let me see if I could find this one. As they claim that Rum Rum is always out here and Alicia Kim's name every day, every topic is Alicia Kim, they claim.
We talk about the brother of woman Dewey. But no further ado, man, I want to invite woman Dewey up to the front of the class because we are going to make this make sense for people. Because I want to see it make sense. Yes, man, woman Dewey, you too look a bit of my case. You too look a bit of my case. That's why you run come out first and put out video. Before Boo Lifestyle even think about putting out his first video. You take a look at time, walk up to the front of the class because we're going to make this make sense. Anyway, my people, I want to invite Boo Lifestyle up to the front of the class because I want to see, I want to hear what go on and what transpire the breakup. You come have a seat for me, Boo Lifestyle. Dana Benz, the Nigerian mama, jaw close. Jaw Dana Benz, the Nigerian mama, because you're not innocent.
That's
you are not innocent. And we are going to make it make sense. Cricket looking Jake.
Because I was wondering, why wouldn't the mom be with Boo instead of Alicia Kim be with Boo? Would it be best for the mom to be with Boo and live ever happily ever after instead of young girl getting old and Boo's getting older? Come on now. So something was into something, like I said. But you have enough of these mothers out there. They basically sell their children and sell their daughters, no matter what age they are. They always have them out here on some pum-pum price. Not hiding, not holding on my mouth and talk. We see it all the time on the net. Disturbing, but what can I say?
Jade, take your little time, walk up. Come have a seat. Not at the front of the class, but jaw close where you can hear this too. Because we say we are spare you. Because we see it say you go through a lot of cricket looking Jade. So we are make you heal first because we don't want to have responsible for nothing will happen. So people make we ease up on the cricket looking Jade, but we are inviting him to come close up to the front of the class. Anyway, my people, no fun and joke aside, man. We don't see the video where Boo Lifestyle uploaded, my people, yesterday. We don't see the video. We don't hear Boo Lifestyle talk some things in that video. That is just a slice of the cake where Boo Lifestyle give us to taste, my people.
Not even a slice, one little piece.
Taste Boo Lifestyle.
The crumbs.
Taste a slice of
wait till him ready for talk. Aye.
Remember, Boo Lifestyle say him have a lot to say.
He does.
I've been telling us that Boo Lifestyle is picking.
The action and the way the man does sit down easy and talk, it tells you that he's not lying. Body language alone tells you. He just talk about it simple and easy because he's telling the truth. Seriously. So there's a lot out here to take on. And to me, like I said, from day one that I watched him 1 and 2 times, I knew that the girl used him for papers. And I ain't hiding hold in my mouth and talk. A lot of you guys are out here. But to continue to make the chances slim for many people that need their documents. We saw it from the Dewey situation with Queenie. We see it now with Boo Lifestyle and many others. Sooner or later, people are not going to give nobody a chance to get them a green card. We have to just continue to come over illegal and cross the border, which is hard now, really.
What he put out there. Boo Lifestyle is choosing the way how he bring across whatever transpire in the breakup. Believe me, no man. Anyway, my people, since Boo Lifestyle and Woman Dewey is at the front of the class, it's time for us to dive in the video. But me, I wonder, the Silver Fox, where him a move like a slippers, my people, because no slippers flip-flop all over the place. So I'm wondering if Silver Fox really take the time out to watch the video where Boo Lifestyle uploaded over Boo is back yesterday. Me, I wonder if Silver Fox, the little slippers one, really take the time out and watch the video and hear what Boo.
Anyways, so we're not going to drag it out. So now you guys know. So if you guys want to go watch their mix-up and their bangarang, knock yourself out. I'll catch you guys another day with a content or two. Sorry that I came on so late, but I was pretty busy, pretty extremely busy. Depends on what time I roll around anyway. I'll catch you guys possible tomorrow with another content and fill you guys in with some other stuff that we're going to discuss. Okay, guys? Peace and love.